We all have our pet peeves when it comes to mobile gaming, and in most cases they're all the same. But there's a pretty good reason behind every one of the features we hate in mobile games. So without further ado, here are the 5 things that I personally hate in mobile games but are secretly good for all of us. Mobile games' staple characteristic is the mechanics that are a bit or a lot simpler than their console and PC counterparts. Take Super Mario Run for example. It's a simple one-click runner that allows you less control than the original Super Mario Bros. For the Nintendo Entertainment System. But it actually makes sense for it to be dumbed down. Even though the NES was about as powerful as a Nokia 3310, it had one key component that made more sophisticated controls possible: an actual physical controller. Imagine Super Mario Run on an iPhone SE with its 4-inch screen packing a full D-pad and several other buttons. What little space would be left for the actual game to be displayed would just not suffice. There's another aspect to dumb down mechanics, and Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links will be my example. It's based on an incredibly complex trading card game. One match could stretch out for quite some time. The dumbed down mechanics of Duel Links enforces faster duels that you can play on the go and that won't drain your battery after just one match. Therefore, dumbed down mechanics are actually perfect for mobile games and work well with the way we play on our phones, because touch controls become awkward otherwise and game sessions need to be shorter. I'm a grown man with a full-time job, a girlfriend and a ton of responsibilities, but I'm completely capable of ignoring all of these just to play one more turn. And since I can't take my gaming PC to the office for my lunch breaks, I play some games on my phone. Therefore, my lunch break suddenly becomes twice as long as it should be. So thank you Limited Lives and Items for making me stop playing after 15 or so minutes and helping me not get fired. Speaking of limited lives and items, I can't help but to mention in-app purchases too. Yes, you heard me, in-app purchases can be good for everyone if they're done right. Pokemon Go, for example, relies entirely on IAP for monetization. But how is that good for players? Well, the free-to-play model paired with IAP allows you to pay what you want for a game. If you want to play completely for free, with no ads at all, you're free to do so. But be prepared for some more grinding than paying players. Don't get me wrong, I still don't like IAP in most games, especially when the game itself is paid or it contains ads already. The technology for real-time multiplayer has been around for approximately 20 years now. Why do we have to deal with asynchronous multiplayer against an AI representation of our friends? Let's get back to the lunch break situation. Let's assume that mine starts at noon and my best friend's starts at 1 PM. We obviously can't play together in real time because we have a different schedule throughout the day, but we still want to play this awesome mobile game with our friends. What's the solution then? Asynchronous multiplayer. We can still sort of see how they're progressing in the game and we can also feel like we're competing against them, but the annoying differences in schedules don't matter anymore, because we can challenge the AI substitute whenever we want. What's the point of a game without a win condition? The point is that when you're playing for the high score and not to reach a certain objective, the replay value of the game suddenly skyrockets. Subway Surfers is the perfect example. It has been in the top 100 charts in no app stores for more than 4 years straight. If endgame was implemented in such games, everyone would just stop playing them after a while. Instead, mobile games make you compete with yourself. You can always get that one extra point on top of your score and that's enough to keep people interested. Back in the 80s, infinite games kept people at the arcades dropping quarters. Now they keep people glued to their phones seeing ads. It's just a modern twist on a decades-old formula. There are plenty of reasons to love mobile games and even more to hate them, but we have to ask ourselves if we're being fair in our hatred. All of the traits of mobile games have their purpose and developers that truly grasp them can make them enjoyable and beneficial for all of us. I'm Damien with PhoneArena and thanks for watching.